The VA loan really is an amazing tool for our well-deserving service members. Not only can you purchase a home with no money down while getting some of the best interest rates available, but the real hidden kicker people have forgotten about in the last decade is that VA loans are fully assumable. So if you're watching this, you probably already know that VA loans are assumable, but maybe we can dive a little deeper into some of those things that are not so obvious. One of the big questions that we get is that if you sell your home with your VA loan using an assumption, do you have to give up your VA eligibility? Well, like my accountant says, yes and no. So yes, if your buyer does not have their own VA entitlement, then they would have to use yours in order to assume the loan. And if your VA eligibility is still being used on the subject property after you sold it, then you would no longer have access to that portion of your VA eligibility. But that doesn't mean you're completely out of luck. VA loans are actually based on a maximum eligibility amount per region, which in the coastal Virginia area, 757 Hampton Roads, is approximately $726,000. So that being said, if your loan that you're selling is only $300,000, then even if someone else is holding $300K of that VA eligibility, you would still have access to the remaining $426,000 to use on a purchase for yourself in the future. Even better, if you live in a market like ours here in the 757 Virginia Beach, Norfolk area, where there's lots of bases and a huge pool of other military buyers, then odds are high that you could find another veteran buyer with their own VA entitlement. So if that's the case, then you can sell your home, letting them assume your loan while still holding on to your own VA eligibility. Since they can use their own VA eligibility on this house, you can completely free yours up for future use. Just make sure this is clarified with your agent and on the contract how the VA eligibility will be handled. Also, it's a good idea to get confirmation from the VA that the buyers actually have sufficient VA entitlement. And once under contract, start the assumption and eligibility process immediately to ensure that the transfer happens upon closing. So basically, in a nutshell, if your buyer does not have their own VA entitlement, when they buy your home, they will in a sense hold your VA loan hostage, or at least a portion of it. But if you can sell your home and its VA loan to another veteran buyer with their own VA entitlement, you can move on scot-free and be ready to use that great VA loan tool again for your next purchase. Alex here signing out for the Winfield Real Estate team. May your castle be secure and your cup overflowing. Peace. Cool, we got it.